Dealing with tangled cords or frayed lightning cables isn't just annoying, it's distracting, especially when you're trying to get going quickly. If your car already supports wired Apple CarPlay, these wireless adapters are a simple way to cut the clutter and add some convenience to your daily drive. No tools, no tech background, and no setup headaches. Just plug it in once and you're ready to roll. Each option in this list brings something a little different. Some focus on speed, others on compatibility or size. We've gathered 6 of the best for 2026. All product links are in the description below. Number 6. OTTOCAST U2-AIR Mini Style. If you're looking for a no-fuss way to add wireless CarPlay without spending a ton, the OTTOCAST U2-AIR, sometimes called the Mini, is a solid place to start. It's the smallest adapter in the OTTOCAST lineup, and that compact size makes it easy to tuck behind your dash or center console, completely out of sight. This adapter plugs into your car's USB-A or USB-C port depending on what your system supports, and pairing takes just 1 minute the first time. After that, your iPhone will connect automatically, usually within 10 to 15 seconds of starting the car. It's best suited for cars that came with basic factory-wired CarPlay systems, especially models from a few years ago. It doesn't need a companion app or any sort of manual setup beyond that first connection, which makes it ideal for drivers who don't want to fiddle with settings. That said, it does have a few minor trade-offs. On older infotainment systems, you might notice a little bit of lag if you're using maps or switching between apps quickly, but for playing music, taking calls, or using Siri, it holds up just fine. It also runs quietly and doesn't produce any noticeable heat, even during longer commutes. And with a price tag that's lower than most of the competition, the U2-AIR feels like a low-risk upgrade that adds a good amount of daily convenience, especially for smaller cars or solo drivers who just want things to work without cables. Number 5. Carlinkit 5.0. If you're after something that just works across a wide range of vehicles, the Carlinkit 5.0 is one of the safest picks out there. It's compatible with more than 600 different car models, making it one of the most widely accepted wireless CarPlay adapters currently available. Getting it up and running is about as simple as it gets. Plug it into your USB port, pair your iPhone once, and from that point forward, it connects automatically every time you start the car. There's no app to install unless you want to update the firmware down the line, and even that process is pretty simple. You can get it in either USB-A or USB-C versions depending on what your head unit supports. The unit itself is a little bulkier than some of the ultra-compact models, but not to the point where it becomes a problem. Most center consoles and dash compartments will still close around it without any trouble. Once connected, the CarPlay interface looks and behaves just like it does with a wired connection. You're not sacrificing speed or responsiveness in any noticeable way, even with things like Maps or Siri. The connection stays solid during long drives, even if you're moving between service zones. It does get slightly warm to the touch, but never alarmingly so. Overall, the Carlinkit 5.0 strikes a nice balance between performance, compatibility, and ease of use. For most drivers who just want a wireless connection without thinking too hard about it, this one checks the right boxes. Number 4. Carlinkit 5.0 SE Pro. If you like a bit more control over your tech but don't want to pay flagship prices, the Carlinkit 5.0 SE Pro gives you just enough extra to feel worth the upgrade. It stands out from the standard 5.0 by including its own setup interface, access through a browser on your phone, which lets you tweak things like the boot logo, auto-connect behavior, and a few other preferences. Pairing speed is slightly faster than the regular Model 2, often landing under 10 seconds once your phone is recognized. In some variants, it even supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which makes it a good choice if you switch between devices or share your car with someone who doesn't use an iPhone. It also supports over-the-air firmware updates, which means you can update it using Wi-Fi through your browser, no apps or cables required. That said, some cars with more complex infotainment systems may take a bit longer to complete the initial setup, so the first boot might require a little patience. Physically, the SE Pro has a slim rectangular body, which makes it easier to hide behind panels or tuck into smaller spaces in the console. It also uses a soft LED indicator light that won't glare at you during night drives. It's a bit pricier than the base 5.0, but you do get more flexibility and faster performance in return. For tech-savvy users or anyone who wants to fine-tune their experience without jumping to a flagship model, the SE Pro hits a comfortable middle ground. Number 3. OTTOCAST Wireless CarPlay Adapter. If you're looking for something that feels a bit more premium without jumping all the way to a top-tier price, the OTTOCAST Wireless CarPlay Adapter hits that sweet spot. Positioned between the entry-level U2-AIR and the flagship MX, this model brings faster performance and better build quality to the table. Boot-up time is quick, often under 8 seconds, and it reconnects smoothly every time you start the engine. That speed and reliability make it a great match for newer infotainment systems, especially those found in mid to high-end OEM setups. It also stays in step with Apple's regular iOS updates, which helps reduce connection issues over time. The outer casing is matte black and feels solid in the hand. It resists fingerprints and blends easily into most center consoles. You won't find any buttons, blinking lights, or fiddly toggles here. It's a plug-in-and-forget device that keeps things clean and simple. Connectivity is powered by dual-band Wi-Fi, which gives it a stronger signal during longer drives or highway trips where interference can be an issue. And for flexibility, it includes both USB-A and USB-C cables right in the box, so it's ready for almost any setup. It's important to note this model is strictly for Apple users. There's no Android Auto support. But for iPhone users who want a fast, stable, and nicely designed CarPlay experience, it delivers on all fronts. This one's a strong pick if you're driving a newer car and want something that just works quietly and quickly. Number 2. Carlinkit 5.0 Adapter, Flagship Model. For drivers who want something built for the long haul, the Carlinkit 5.0 Flagship Adapter continues to be one of the most trusted options available. This is the mainline version, not to be confused with the SE or SE Pro, and it's designed for broad compatibility, reliable performance, and low maintenance. It supports over 800 different car models, including major brands like Ford, Toyota, Volkswagen, and BMW. That wide compatibility makes it one of the easiest adapters to recommend if you're not sure what will work with your car. It also connects fast, usually under 7 seconds after you start the engine, and stays reliably connected through long drives and multiple stops. One of its strengths is consistency. Even after repeated use, the connection stays smooth, with no noticeable delays in touch response, Siri commands, or screen mirroring. It works well with built-in controls like steering wheel buttons and large touch displays without any lag or hiccups. For those who want to fine-tune their setup, it does offer a companion app. It's optional, but helpful if you want to update the firmware or adjust certain settings. Heat management is excellent here. It barely gets warm, even on hot days or extended drives. That's a big plus for ride-share drivers or commuters who keep their car running for long periods. Yes, it's slightly more expensive than the SE models, but the extra polish, broader compatibility, and long-term reliability make it a worthwhile investment. If you want something that performs well today and keeps up over time, this one's hard to beat. Number 1. OTTOCAST MX Wireless CarPlay Adapter. At the top of the list is AutoCast's flagship model for 2026, the MX Wireless CarPlay Adapter. Built with performance and longevity in mind, this one is designed for drivers who want the fastest, smoothest, and most stable wireless CarPlay experience available right now. Boot-up speed is among the best in the category, with most vehicles connecting in under 5 seconds. That makes it one of the quickest to get going as soon as you start the engine. It's powered by a dual-core chip that helps with smoother transitions between apps and faster responses to inputs, especially noticeable when switching between maps, music, and messages. There's also a built-in cooling system to prevent overheating during long drives or summer commutes, which helps preserve that speed over time. The outer design has a clean, boxy look with metal accents. It feels more like a polished tech gadget than just another plug-in accessory. The LED light is a soft white that doesn't blink or distract while driving at night. It works with both USB-A and USB-C, and both cables are included in the box. Firmware updates are handled through your browser with built-in OTA support. No need to download any apps. This model also supports Android Auto, making it a great choice for mixed-device households. It's not the cheapest option, but it's consistently rated highly for its performance and stability. If you're using a newer vehicle or just want a future-proof adapter with virtually no lag, the AutoCast MX is the one to beat. Whether you're looking for everyday convenience or the fastest connection possible, there's something here for every kind of driver. The U2-AIR keeps things simple and affordable, while the Carlinkit lineup offers dependable performance across a wide range of vehicles. And if you want top-tier speed and design, the AutoCast MX stands out. Let us know which adapter feels right for you. All product links are in the description. If this helped, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more straightforward tech guides.